Hello everyone, I'm Yuan Zhao. Today I would like to talk about the Arecibo telescope collapse. Here here is the main point I want to talk about today. On December 1st, 2020, the Arecibo radio telescope in Puerto Rico collapsed. According to the reports, due to the rupture of all three support towers of the telescope, the receiving platform weighing 900 tons fell to the telescope reflector and ultimately collapsed. Today, I will give you an insight into the fallen giant in two ways. They are the reasons for the collapse, how it has changed our understanding of the universe, and the impact of its failure on the field of astronomy. According to the researchers' investigation of science, I've mainly divided the reason for the collapse into three aspects. First, the facility is an ancient, surpassing the lifespan of an ordinary radio telescope for about 3 decades. The telescope has been in use for 57 years, which shows that its aging equipment can no longer support its regular operation. Second, the Arecibo project is underfunded. Some engineers and astronomers argue that the NSF Astronomy Division has been trying to offload Arecibos to ship funds to operate newer telescopes. The lack of funds has led to an insignificant daily maintenance, such as reinforcement and replacement of structural parts. Of course, environmental factors also contribute to its collapse. Earthquake and hurricanes, as well as a tropical corrosive environment, has created a hazard for poorly maintained telescopes. I've mentioned there's three examples of how Arecibo has changed our perception of the universe. The Arecibo telescope is mainly used to research radio astronomy, atmosphere science, and radar astronomy. It has made a significant contribution to human exploration of the universe. Example, call ET. The Arecibo Observatory broadcast the first radio message to an alien audience in November 1974. This famous message is the most potent signal ever sent from Earth. The second contribution was the discovery of ice on Mercury. Because of the Mercury's proximity to the Sun, astronomers think it is unlikely that we can find ice on Mercury. But Arecibo's observations in the early 1990s showed that ice lurked in permanently shadowed craters at Mercury's poles. The Messenger spacecraft from NASA confirmed these observations on November 30th, 2012. The third is uncovered the view of Venus. Venus is shrouded in a thick layer of clouds, but Arecibo's radar beams can pass through the mist and bounce off the rocky planet surface, allowing researchers to map the topograph. In the 1970s, Arecibo radar vision gave the first large-scale view of the surface of Venus. Of course, the contribution of the Arecibo telescope to human exploration of the universe is far more than that. So its collapse is a significant loss on the road of astronomical development. Arecibo and the FAST telescope from Guizhou, China, are as known as the two big eyes in the Earth's radio astronomy. Abel Mendes mentioned that if you're monitoring a source with a weaker radio spectrum, you need two big radio telescopes, one pointing at something during the day and the other pointing at something at night. Currently, Arecibo has collapsed. Although FAST can take over Arecibo's work to a certain extent, the loss of one eye means that astronomical field has lost the ability to monitor weak radio signals 24 hours a day. Therefore, many astronomers are full of regrets for its collapse. Thank you for listening. And here is my references.